Hello everybody, welcome to Daily Destiny number 40. The Dark Below details just came out, so I'll be talking about that for a bit. And then I also will be talking about my most recent trip out to San Francisco to go play more Dragon Age Inquisition. And yeah, about that whole experience. So, the Dark Below, it got announced. So here are the bullet points. The new weapons, armor, and gear. The maximum light level is raised to 32. There's a new cooperative strike. 3 new Crucible multiplayer arenas, 3 new story missions, and a new raid. And so the whole, and they're calling this what are they calling this? Episode 1 or something like that? Expansion 1. And for $35, you get Expansion 1 and Expansion 2. And this is just Expansion 1. So essentially, that list of things that I just read to you is, what would that be, $17.50? So
there's the conflict.
And then presuming that the next expansion is going to be very similar, at least in terms of the new content that they give you. Let's go through these one by one, a little bit more details about what all these different things mean. New story missions. There's a new character called Eris. She's going to be hanging out in the tower, and you go talk to her, and she gives you new missions. 3 story quests, and these story quests are pretty fucking fast. So, and considering how little story this game has had already, and how kind of uninteresting, at least to me, the story has been, that's not really selling me on it. The next big thing is the light level cap has been raised to 32. It's also new weapons, new armor, and gear to boost your light level to 32. There's new exotics as well, and I think I know what they are. There's a rocket launcher. There's I think it's a scout rifle and a primary sniper rifle, and 5 additional bounty slots, which is interesting. I don't know why I don't really think it's necessary to have 5 additional bounty slots unless there are constantly Iron Banner events or Queen's Wrath events or something where you're gonna, because like right now, so like today, there's 10 bounties available. 5 of them are Crucible, 5 of them are Vanguard single player bounties. And there's really no point in getting the single player ones. There's no point in getting the Crucible ones when you're doing single player. There's 5 of each. So it seems kind of freaking dumb actually to have all those extra bounty slots. But when the Queen's Bounty stuff was going on, and when the Iron Banner stuff was going on, there was potential to have 10 Crucible bounties at a time, which actually would make it kind of nice to have 10 bounty slots instead of just 5. So maybe that means that there'll be a lot more, this is the content that they're selling you, so maybe there'll be more frequent events, and to really get the most out of those events, you have to buy these additional bounty slots. I don't know. That's a surprising thing. The 5 additional bounty slots in the DLC, that kind of surprised me. Like that, to me, that feels like that should be a feature that's just added to the game as an update, not necessarily something you have to pay for. And maybe they weren't clear about that, or maybe that's the way it will be. But to me, that seems really fucking stupid. Like, what to pay for something that that you're not going to even really be able to take advantage of because there's no point. Like, what? I don't know. That one seems poorly written to me, and hopefully more info will come out about that soon. Let's keep going through it. There's 3 new Crucible maps. One called Pantheon, one called Sky Shock, and one called the Cauldron. Sky Shock is, what can you say about these Crucible maps without playing them, other than Sky Shock is it's actually a map, a large map with vehicles. That's the only thing that really stood out to me about any of the maps and reading their descriptions. And the other 2 maps that are large enough to have vehicles suck, and they are universally the least liked maps in the game. I forget what they're called. There's one on the moon and one on Mars, and I think everybody hates those maps. So I was kind of surprised to see. I mean, maybe they'll pull it off. Maybe it'll just be Blood Gulch. Oh my god, what if it is Blood Gulch? I just killed myself. God damn it. What if Sky Shock is Blood Gulch? How fucking great would that be? A new cooperative strike, the Will of Crota, is going to be available as well. And the strikes, I think there's 5 strikes available right now. And I don't really see the point of doing strikes at this point. Other than... What is the point of doing strikes? I guess, at level 30, it's fucking pointless to do strikes, except for experience and for completing bounties. But, oh man, it's tough. Like, adding a new strike isn't really getting me super excited, because I only do strikes begrudgingly when I know that I need to level up something or complete a bounty or when else do I do strikes? I do strikes when I have a bounty or I'm maybe playing with lower level people. Oh, get out of the way. Or I think those are the only reasons. Like I think strikes are kind of not worthless, but maybe it's just because there's only 5 strikes and I've done them so many times that I'm completely bored with them and I'm just overdoing strikes because they're repetitive and uninteresting at this point. But the final big thing in being included in this in the next DLC is called Crota's End, a new 6-player cooperative raid, and all they say is he waits in the dark below. So they don't give us any information on what level or levels will be available. They don't tell us whether or not. So they said that, and this kind of goes hand in hand with raising the light level to 32. They don't say whether or not to get to 32 you have to get new raid gear from the Crota's End, which if that's the case, I don't know if I'm gonna be pissed. Okay, so let's say, what are the options? To get to level 32, you need to get probably maybe 4 new pieces of gear. So the max amount of light that you can get, why did I stop firing there? The max amount of light you can get, oh no, oh my god, that guy was flying at me, I thought he was gonna kill me. Max amount of light you can get, I think it's 30 on every piece of armor. Let's see, yeah, it's 30. So let's say you need to get to light 35 on every piece of armor to get to 32. Then that would mean you need to get 4 new pieces of armor, and which actually makes perfect sense because there's 4 pieces, because that's how it is right now. To get to level 30, you need 4 pieces of armor or 3 pieces of armor and an exotic from the first Vault of Glass raid. So if the only way to get armor is to get armor that has light level 35 on it or plus 35 light is from Crota's End, then I guess
they have transfer gates down here.
That's what I bet is going to happen. That makes perfect sense to me. That just makes too much sense to not be how it unfolds. Oh, I didn't break the fucking shield. Now, but the big, like, if that's the case, which makes perfect sense to me, then what about exotics? Will there be new exotics that you can buy from Xur? Oh, I'm out of ammo. Will there be new exotics that you can buy from Xur that that can have 35 light on them. So this exotic helmet that I have right now is going to be quote unquote worthless as soon as I buy a new one, because right now my helmet has the maximum light that you can have on any piece of armor. It has 30 on it, because the raid gear, if you didn't know this, the raid gear has 30 light when maxed out, and any exotic piece of armor, whether it's a helmet or gloves or chest piece or legs, that has 30 as well. So if exotics, so as long as an exotic can have 35 light, assuming that's how the math works, I'll be okay with that. I don't think, but oh man, I can totally see them saying, nope, the only way to get to 32 and just have it be even more of a grind is you have to get 4 pieces of raid armor. That just makes too much sense to not be the case, right? Like, this game is all about fucking grinding and and doing everything they can to make you run laps and collect shitloads of relic iron. As for, so to speculate on what level I think Crota's End is going to be, I wouldn't be surprised if the levels are 28 and 32. So for the Vault of Glass, normal difficulty is a level 26 raid, and then hard is a level 30 raid. And I wouldn't be surprised, because the new maximum level cap is 32, I wouldn't be surprised if Crota's End ends up being on hard a level 32 raid. Which means that you're going to have to keep playing through on normal and get insanely lucky repeatedly to get enough raid armor. Now, I got incredibly lucky my first couple times through the Vault of Glass, in that I got the 3 pieces of raid armor that I needed within 3 playthroughs, I think, on the normal difficulty. So some people, I've seen like horror stories of people on Reddit or something like that saying like, oh, I've done the Vault of Glass 8 times on normal, and I've only got 1 piece of raid armor, and I've got like 7 duplicates of other shit. And I'm like, oh my god. Like, reading that stuff makes me realize how incredibly lucky I got for hitting level 30 as quickly as I did. And while only using 1 character, like a lot of people, they have 3 hunters all max level, and they just like trade equipment between them so that they can do the raid 6 times in a week, and they're still not doing it. And that's fucking madness to me. Like, I wouldn't keep playing this game if that was the case for me. Like, if that's what I had to do to hit level, oh, where the fuck did he come from, you bastard? If that's what I had to do to reach level 30, I wouldn't keep playing this game. I would say, fuck off, game. Fuck off, Destiny. Fuck you, game, as if you were a person that had feelings that when I told you to fuck off, they meant something. But I don't, so overall, I think the value is kind of low. Mainly because so much of it is going to be inaccessible. 3 new story missions, I'm sure those will be very easy to get to. The stuff I'm interested in Destiny and seeing more of are more like game-changing, revolutionary things, like a ranking system for the Crucible. And maybe that'll be coming out, but just not right now, not until they can have that be like a free patch for everyone. But what I'm seeing of this DLC, it's like, I'm going to play the Vault of Glass, and I couldn't fucking care less about the Strike or the single-player missions. And I'm just going to, like, I'm going to play through the Vault, not the Vault of Glass, the raid. I'm going to play through the raid, and that's about it. And then moving on. And because, like, oh, there's new exotics and new gear and all this stuff, but it's so fucking hard to get, like, the gear that you want, that that doesn't mean anything. Like, there's a shitload of gear right now that I don't have access to, so why the fuck am I paying for more gear that I'm going to continue to not have access to. Why should I get excited about new exotics when, you know, I get on average an exotic a week, let's say, and whether it's through finding it in the Vault of Glass or getting an exotic bounty, I've probably found an exotic a week playing this game. Let's find out. How many exotics do I have on me? I think I have every exotic I have on me right now, and I have 5 exotics. Or exotic guns, maybe I should be more specific. But there's like 30-something exotic guns total? So what are the odds that with this new DLC and these cool 5 new exotics, what are the chances I'm actually gonna get one of them? Pretty fucking slim. There's a much better chance that I'm gonna get one of the old exotics and get even more pissed that I got, you know, bad juju a second time, and it still hasn't been patched yet, or I get some other exotic that ends up being a piece of shit, or some other, oh dang it, I wanted that to go past him. Or I get some other exotic that like I know I just don't want, or I already have I have an exotic pulse rifle and an exotic auto rifle. I don't want another one of either one of those. I want an exotic hand cannon. That's what I want right now. I want an exotic hand cannon. I want an exotic scout rifle. That's what I'm looking to get. Maybe an exotic sniper rifle. The primary exotic sniper rifle would be really fucking cool. But other than that, like I'm pretty happy with what I have. So the fact that there's all this new stuff, it's like or that new stuff, it's like don't really care too much.
Let me check it out.
Because I know it's like if you get excited about playing scratch lottery tickets, then maybe you'll get excited for the fact that there's a whole bunch of new exotic rifles and exotic guns and exotic stuff in the game. But for me, it's like, I'd rather not play and not fucking scratch this 1 in 10,000 chance of getting something good. I'd rather play something more fun and less grindy, and maybe with some competitive edge to it that this game has 0 of, because Crucible doesn't have a fucking ranking system still, or custom matches. Like, god damn, it's frustrating. I am very excited, however, to play Crota's End, and I will be buying the expansion pass simply for that. That's the only reason. I don't think it's worth the price tag, because that's the only thing in the DLC that I really care about, or that I'm really interested in seeing or playing, because the raids are just so much fun. When you get a good group of 6 people together, when you get 6 people that know what the fuck they're doing, and you're coordinated, and I still haven't done the Vault of Glass on hard. I started it with a couple friends and just didn't have the time or energy to get through it. I could be in a bad spot. Get him, get him, get him, get him. Yes, full auto scout rifle. God, I love this gun. But the fact that, like, there's still the same 4 playlists for Crucible in this game makes me insanely disappointed. They haven't really added much to this game. I'm kind of disappointed in that. Yeah, good grenade, John. The fact that it's like there's no ranking, there's no custom matches, there's no... Like, how many... I mean, obviously this game is going to be competing with Halo, the Master Chief Collection. So, when the Master Chief Collection comes out and Call of Duty comes out a week apart from each other, I'm getting all 3 games, right? So which one is going to get the majority of your multiplayer time? You, the listener. Because for me, it's not going to be this. As soon as those 2 games come out, this game is collecting fucking dust for PvP stuff. Because this game is not a good PvP game. Compared to what I'm expecting from the Master Chief Collection and what I've known about Halo over the years. And then Call of Duty is going to be better as well. Like, there's just so many different fucking things to do in Call of Duty. Like, how many playlists does every Call of Duty game have? it's insane how many playlists they have. I mean, there'll be like 15 different things, like competitive and non-competitive. There'll be, whoa, these guys are like fucking hiding out in the bushes, jerking it. Let's see, is this guy gonna come around the corner? Say hello to my little friend. That's right. 1, 2. Say hello to my little friend. Yes, I didn't kill him. What? Did he die from something else? Oh, I should have popped my super there. 1, 2. No, I missed the third guy. Nuts, 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 nuts. Get him. I haven't died yet. Oh my god. Whew. Oh man, nearly got killed. But yeah, like this game is just not, it just wasn't designed with PvP primarily in mind. And there's really no debating that. Like with the limited amount of features that this game has. Whoa, where'd this guy come? Oh, what? Damn it. Well, there goes my flawless game. Because I know how much fun I've had playing Halo in the past. Hang 'em High and Blood Gulch snipers and sniper shotties and like the ranked playlists and all that shit. Like it's just like Halo perfected the formula, and that was by Bungie. So you can't tell me that they can't do that for this game. You can't tell me that Bungie doesn't know how to make a good competitive multiplayer shooter, or at least have the systems in place to do that. Like it's, oh god. Oh, dang. What's happening to my sound right now? I didn't even hear his shotgun go off. Does he have a silenced shotgun? That'd be crazy. Whoa. So, I'm really looking forward to the next raid. And maybe this raid info dump is just, what they're going to be charging for, and they will be adding a lot of new features that aren't locked out from non-paying people, right? But my guess is no. They haven't hinted at any improvements at all for Crucible. Oh, damn it. They haven't hinted at a single improvement for Crucible. Not fucking one. No rumors, no nothing about ranking for Crucible, or custom matches, or in-game clan stuff, or anything. And that's insanely disappointing for me. And I fucking wish that I bought this game physically so I could sell it back, because it's fucking frustrating. I really enjoy the shit out of this game. But right now. But that's because the Master Chief Collection's not out yet. As soon as Master Chief Collection comes out, it's like, there's no point in playing this game anymore. Like PvP is where I have the most fun, not fucking single player. You guys are fucking crazy that think single player is better. Like, I don't understand that appeal at all. Not one bit. PvP is it's the best part of every fucking first person shooter. Single player is fucking stupid for the most part. Like, I don't fucking give a shit. The story is stupid in this game. Ugh, I'm going off on Destiny again. I really like this game. Like, I've had people comment like, dude, you just complain about this game all the time. Why are you still playing it, making videos? Well, I really like it still. I actually do really like it. It has like some of the best controls and the best systems in like the best grenade physics and shit. And like, there's a lot of good things about this. Oh, I'm also disappointed that the new DLC is not going to include, oh no, wait, pro quit, no, quid pro quit, no, don't fucking grab it, wait. Oh my god. What the fuck just happened there? I think he fucking rocketed his buddy. Whew. I've got rockets. I'm really disappointed that they don't have another subclass, that this DLC is not including more subclasses for each class. I bet a lot of people are very disappointed in that. I think most people assumed that that would be part of this first DLC pack. Ooh, terrible rocket. He was running away. Waste of a rocket, John. Take a drink. Did I kill him? I killed him with that rocket? No fucking way. It didn't even look like it exploded. That was weird. Come to Papa. Duped. 1, 2, 3. God damn. See, I'm fucking good at PvP. That's why I like it. That's why I want more competitive shit built into PvP, so that I can just keep fucking rocking people. Oh, and then I get sniped. Son of bitch. Oh, so I went out to San Francisco to play more Dragon Age Inquisition, which comes out the same day as Far Cry 4, which I thought was kind of crazy because those are two games that had spent a lot of money to fly me out there to preview their games, and they're coming out on the same day. And what I saw wasn't really that different from, so the first time that I played Dragon Age Inquisition, it was like a leveled up demo, I guess is the best way to put it, where, you know, you kind of start midway through the game, like level 10 or something like that. You already have a bunch of skills and armor and loot and all that. And you skipped all the tutorials and stuff like that. Whereas this one was more, this demo was like the beginning of the game and doing the character creator and stuff like that. So it was a little bit more interesting in that regard, but they had to cancel the multiplayer section of the demo at the last second because of some technical issues. Hey, grenade kill. Some technical issues around like getting internet into an extremely old building that I didn't completely understand. So apparently, nope. I shouldn't have done that. I fucking hate. Someone, I read in one of the comments a while ago that, whoa, I can't believe I fucking killed that guy. He sucks. Then there's another guy that the golden gun would shoot through the bubble shield. And that's the first time I'd actually tried that. Oh well. The only person of note that you guys, so there's a morning session and an evening session. I did the evening session, and the only person of note that you guys, whose name or YouTube channel you may recognize, was Angry Joe was there, and I talked to him a little bit, not too much. Oh shit, I'm in a bad spot. No. Okay, well I killed the guy with the rockets. That's not so bad. Yeah, I didn't really get to talk to him too much. He kind of disappeared after the event. We were all staying at the hotel, and I was hanging out at the bar drinking by myself for a while. And, yeah. Oh, fuck. I guess maybe I'll talk more about that in another video. Anyway, thanks for watching, and game on. God damn it. More people, more items were given out to the bottom half. -3, -11, -10. Like, I didn't even get an Engram. Getting an Engram at least levels up my Cryptarch. I got a fucking...